Hey ladies, brace yourselves. Aries isn't just a zodiac sign. It's the wildfire of passion that can turn your love life into an epic adventure you'll never forget. I've seen it time and time again. That raw, untamed energy of an Aries partner that grabs your heart and doesn't let go. Today, we're diving deep into 15 scorching reasons why Aries is the ultimate catch for any woman craving a life of thrill, loyalty, and soul-deep connection. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll be wondering how you ever lived without one. Let's kick things up a notch. Have you ever felt a spark so electric it could light up your darkest days? That's the Aries vibe I'm talking about. And it's not just a fleeting thrill. Picture this. You're stuck in a rut, same old routine, when suddenly an Aries bursts into your world with a crazy idea to ditch everything for a weekend road trip to nowhere. No plans, just a tank of gas and their infectious grin. That's their adventurous spirit. Reason number 14 on our list. And it's a game changer. It's not just about the trip. It's how they push you to say yes to life, to leap before you look. I've watched countless gals transform under this energy, shedding hesitation like an old skin. And there's more where that came from. Their enthusiasm, reason 13, is like a shot of espresso to your soul. I remember a friend of mine drowning in self-doubt over a big work project until her Aries guy sat her down, eyes blazing, and said, "You've got this, and I'm not letting you quit." His fervor wasn't just words. It was a force that made her believe in herself again. That's the Aries magic. Unstoppable determination that rubs off on you. Let's peel back another layer. Their ability to love without holding back, reason 15, is pure, unfiltered devotion. They don't just fall for you. They dive in head first, heart on their sleeve, ready to build a world with you. I've seen it in the way an Aries will drop everything to be there when you're crumbling, no questions asked. Their optimism isn't naive. It's a fierce belief that together you can conquer anything. And here's a little teaser. What if I told you their spontaneity could turn a mundane Tuesday into the best day of your life? Stick with me, because we're just getting warmed up on why Aries is the partner you didn't know you needed. Now, let's lay it all out so you can see the full picture of why Aries is the Zodiac's MVP in love. First off, their core essence is fire, pure, blazing energy that drives everything they do. As the first sign of the Zodiac, Aries embodies beginnings, action, and raw passion, and that translates directly into relationships. They're not here to play small. They're here to ignite your life. Let's break down some key traits with real tangible proof. Start with their adventurous streak. Reason 14. This isn't just about liking travel. It's about how they see the world as a playground. I've known couples where the Aries partner turned a simple hike into a quest for hidden waterfalls, complete with scraped knees and triumphant laughs at the top. It's not the destination, it's how they make every step feel like a story worth telling. That energy spills over into reason 13, their enthusiasm. Think of it as a contagious fever. When an Aries is hyped about something, you can't help but catch it. I've seen this firsthand at a community event where an Aries gal rallied everyone to join a last-minute charity run. Her excitement was so palpable, even the grumpiest folks laced up their sneakers. She didn't just participate, she turned it into a celebration of grit and joy. Now tie that to reason 15, their fearless love. Unlike signs that guard their hearts, Aries lays it all bare. I recall a tearful moment shared by a client. Her Aries partner, after a huge fight, didn't walk away. Instead, he sat with her till dawn, promising they'd figure it out together. That's not just commitment, it's a soul-level vow. Add to this their guiding intelligence, reason 12, where their natural leadership shines. They're not bossy. They're the ones who see your potential before you do. I watched an Aries inspire a shy friend to pitch a bold idea at work, standing by her with unwavering confidence until she nailed it. Then there's their refreshing honesty, reason 11. In a world of sugar-coated half-truths, Aries cuts through with brutal clarity. Imagine confiding your deepest fear, only to hear them say, straight up, "That's real, but you're stronger than it." It's not always comfy, but it builds trust like nothing else. I've seen relationships falter on lies, but with Aries, what you see is what you get, a foundation of truth. And let's not forget their good vibes, reason 10. Their optimism isn't blind. It's a choice to find light in chaos. I've sat with an Aries during the stormy breakup aftermath, and instead of wallowing, they pointed out every lesson learned, turning pain into growth. Their positivity is a lifeline, pulling you out of despair with a smile that says, "We've got tomorrow." These traits aren't random. They weave together into a partner who challenges, uplifts, and loves with every fiber of their being. Aries isn't perfect, but their imperfections are what make them real, raw, and worth every second of your time. But wait, here's a twist that'll make you rethink everything. What if the very thing that makes Aries irresistible is also their biggest challenge? Let's talk about their independence, reason 3, and how it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's beautiful. They value their freedom and yours, creating a relationship where you're not suffocated, but celebrated for who you are. I've seen an Aries encourage their partner to chase a solo dream, like moving abroad for a job, with nothing but pride in their eyes. They cheered from afar, sending late-night texts of encouragement, proving love doesn't mean clinging. But here's the flip side. Their need for autonomy can feel like distance if you're not on the same wavelength. I've heard stories of heartache where a partner felt neglected because Aries was off conquering their own mountains, not realizing the other needed more closeness. It's not coldness. It's just how they're wired to grow individually as much as together. This tension deepens when you look at their spontaneity. Reason 4. That whirlwind charm is thrilling. Think surprise midnight drives or booking flights on a whim. But it can throw off anyone craving stability. I've witnessed a couple nearly unravel when an Aries last-minute plan clashed with a meticulously planned anniversary. The intent was pure joy, but the timing, chaos. Yet, here's why this matters. These challenges aren't flaws. They're invitations to understand Aries on a deeper level. Their independence teaches you to stand on your own 2 feet, to build a love that's strong because it's not codependent. Their spontaneity forces you to live in the now, to let go of overthinking. I've seen relationships bloom when partners embrace this, like a gal who learned to match her Aries' wild energy by saying yes to a random dance in the rain. It's messy, it's real, and it's where the magic hides. So, are you ready to see how Aries' boldest traits become their most powerful gifts? Let's hit the heart of it now. The absolute core reasons Aries is the partner who'll change your life forever. We're talking loyalty, reason 5, passion, reason 2, and genuine friendship, reason 1. These aren't just traits, they're promises etched in fire. Start with loyalty. It's not a word for Aries, it's a lifeline. I've seen this in action when a friend's world crashed after a family loss. Her Aries partner didn't just offer empty words. He was there, day after day, handling mundane tasks like groceries while she grieved, never once wavering. That's the kind of steadfastness that anchors you through storms. It's a sacred bond. Once you're in their heart, they'll fight tooth and nail to protect it. Now, layer on their passion, and I mean the kind that could start a revolution. Reason 2 isn't about fleeting sparks. It's a relentless drive that spills into everything. I remember an Aries pouring their soul into a shared dream with their partner, turning a small art project into a gallery show through sheer grit and belief. Their fire didn't just fuel their own goals, it lit up their partner's courage to dream bigger. It's contagious. You can't help but chase your own desires with that same heat when they're by your side. And then there's friendship. Reason 1, the bedrock of it all. Beyond romance, Aries offers a companionship that's rare and real. I've watched an Aries stand by a lifelong friend turned lover through every high and low, celebrating job wins with goofy dances, holding space during tearful doubts, always a safe harbor. This isn't surface level. It's the kind of bond where you know deep in your bones they've got your back no matter what. But let's not stop there. Add their tenacity, reason 7, to this mix. Aries doesn't just fight for themselves. They fight for you, for the relationship. I've seen one battle through long-distance struggles, refusing to let miles dim their connection, scheduling late-night calls despite exhaustion just to hear their partner's voice. Then there's their generosity, reason 6, a quiet strength. They give without keeping score, whether it's time, support, or a shoulder to cry on. I recall an Aries stepping in when a friend's car broke down, not just offering a ride, but spending hours helping fix it, no strings attached. And let's tie in their million-dollar ideas, reason 9, and caring nature, reason 8. Their creativity turns life into a canvas of bold possibilities. I've seen an Aries brainstorm a quirky date night that became a cherished memory, complete with a scavenger hunt through their city. Their care, meanwhile, is a warm shield. Think small gestures like cooking your favorite meal after a rough day, or standing up for you when the world feels against you. I've witnessed an Aries fiercely defend their partner's honor in a heated argument, not for show, but from a visceral need to protect. These qualities, loyalty, passion, friendship, tenacity, generosity, creativity, and care, Build a love that's not just felt, but lived. Aries doesn't do halfway. They're all in, pushing you to new heights, holding you through the falls, and making every day a testament to what love can be. This is why, when you love an Aries, you don't just find a partner, you find a force that reshapes your entire world. Now, let's lighten the mood with a little sweetness that'll stick with you. Here's the cherry on top of loving an Aries: their hidden generosity and radiant good vibes. Reasons 6 and 10, wrapped in moments that just melt your heart. Imagine this. You're having the worst week. Everything's gone sideways, and you're ready to throw in the towel. Then, out of nowhere, your Aries shows up with a goofy grin, arms full of your favorite snacks, and a playlist of cheesy songs to dance away the blues. That's their generosity. Not grand gestures for applause, but quiet, thoughtful acts that say, "I see you, and I'm here." I've seen this play out in the simplest ways, like an Aries noticing a stranger struggling with heavy bags, and not just helping, but striking up a chat to lift their spirits. It's second nature to them, giving without a scorecard, finding joy in making someone's day. And those good vibes, girl, they're a whole mood. Aries has this knack for turning a rainy afternoon into a party. I've been at gatherings where the energy was flat, until an Aries walked in, cracking jokes about their latest mishap, like accidentally dyeing their hair neon green before a date. And suddenly, everyone's laughing, tension gone. Their optimism isn't fake. It's a stubborn choice to see the silver lining. I've watched an Aries comfort a friend after a brutal rejection, not with pity, but by pointing out every strength they saw in her, spinning the hurt into hope. It's like they carry sunshine in their pocket, ready to pull it out when you need it most. And let's be real, sometimes it's downright funny how they stumble into chaos but still land on their feet with a laugh. I remember one Aries pal who planned a perfect picnic only for a swarm of bees to crash the party. Instead of freaking out, they turned it into a game of dodge the buzz, leaving us all in stitches. That ability to find joy in the mess, to sprinkle light even when life stings, is pure Aries gold. It's not just about big moments. It's the little things, their silly nicknames for you, the way they hype you up over a tiny win, or how they'll belt out a terrible karaoke duet just to see you smile. Loving an Aries means your life gets a soundtrack of laughter and warmth. A reminder that even on the grayest days, they've got the magic to paint your world bright. So here we are, at the end of this wild ride through the heart of an Aries. Let me sum it up. Aries is the partner who sets your soul on fire with their loyalty, passion, and unshakable friendship, while keeping you on your toes with spontaneity, independence, and a zest for life that's downright contagious. They're the ones who will push you to dream bigger, stand by you through every storm, and turn ordinary days into adventures you'll tell your grandkids about. If you've got an Aries in your life, you've got a treasure. And if you're still searching, keep your eyes peeled for that fiery spark. You won't regret it. If you want to keep diving into these cosmic love stories with me, hit that like and subscribe button. It's the fuel that keeps me sharing. Oh, and drop a comment with which Aries trait has you totally smitten. I'm all ears for your stories.